everybody, and welcome to Sparkling Diamonds with Brittany and Robin. I am Robin, and this is week 4 of what was to be the last week of September for Suicide Awareness Month. And I know this video is a little bit late, but I think you'll appreciate it. I'm looking forward to doing this video because of the content's slightly different. And because the giveaway this week is going to be a surprise, an unexpected surprise for all of you that showed your progress post last week. So first, if you're new here, welcome. We are a crafting channel. We do a lot of diamond painting, but we do other things as well. I do a lot of mental health content. I'm a psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner who I am 100% into mental health education, and if I can just share 1% of the knowledge of mental health that would make a life and one person out there today, that's all I care about. So if this is not your jam because you don't want to hear about mental health content and you're here just for diamond painting, I'd say this probably isn't the video for you. But if you're here because you like Brittany and I's channel and both the content of the mental health stuff and the diamond painting, stick around. And if you like just mental health stuff, I'd say subscribe because you'll be getting more of that. You don't get as much of that because, as you can imagine, having my own private practice, I'm pretty busy. So my recording time, this is one of the, with everything going on in the world, my practice has been extremely busy. I don't know if we said this, but I've extended hours in the evening to later and some Saturday hours because people are just needing things right now, and with the world the way that it is. And so I want to do anything that I can to help and make a difference. So I'm not going to even do the stuff I'm using thing because I never really did that anyway, unless we're doing a specific crafting video. But I do want to share about what I'm working on as I'm talking to you guys this week, because the story behind it is kind of interesting. So when I first started diamond painting, and I'm going to look at the title of this because honestly I don't even remember. When I first started diamond painting, I did like everybody else does. I did Amazon kits and Michael's and those kind of things because Brittany, you all know the story if you've been around. Brittany, I was in the hospital, I was sick, and Brittany got me a diamond painting kit at Michael's. Loved it, fell in love with it. She really actually wasn't that much into it. And then I seen this diamond painting I'm working on. I'll show you in a minute. In a Instagram or Pinterest website. I don't even know that it was a creator that did this. It was actually in a framed picture in the background. And I said, oh my gosh, that's a diamond painting. It's beautiful. And I did a reverse search. And it was sold by Diamond Art Club. Now, you guys know I have a love-hate relationship with Diamond Art Club, but I didn't know anything about Diamond Art Club at the time. So I ordered this diamond painting, and it is Magic Forest by Sandra Winther. And I'll show you the diamond painting in just a minute. So if you've been around for a while, you've seen this like in our year in review, our works in progress. Because the story behind this diamond painting is I got it because of that reverse search. I loved it. It really was the first diamond painting from Diamond Art Club I owned. And for 2+ years, it's been a work in progress. And if I recall it in the year in review, 9 months ago, I really said, like, I don't like it. Like, I don't even know if I'll finish it. Well, I got done with, I finished up the last diamond painting I was working on. Can't remember what that was right now. It totally left my brain. Finished it up last week or week and a half ago, whatever I was working on last video. And I went to my whips and, oh, I know, it was Haunted House by Randall Spangler, the glow in the dark one, which, by the way, if you haven't checked out the glow in the dark video, Brittany posted a short of, check that out because that is like the coolest thing ever. Those glow in the dark drills. I mean, Randall Spangler in of himself, you guys know he is one heck of an artist, but those glow in the dark drills, that video does not do that justice. It is so cool to look at that with the lights off. So I finished that diamond painting up, which was so big, and also a year-long project because, you know, I'm busy. I've been in school working on my doctorate for 2 years up until May, working a full-time practice. Didn't have a lot of time to diamond paint. And so when I was done with that diamond painting, I got drawn to this diamond painting again. I thought, I'm just going to pull it out and work on it. And I fell in love with it again. And I think that just goes to show you how our tastes change from back and forth, how we may feel about something we don't like, we think we don't like anymore. It can go back and forth. Because if you would have told me a year ago in the year in review that I'd be sitting here working on this diamond painting, I've done actually from the top all the way down. So I'll show you in a minute how much I've done in a week. And it is confetti like none other, which I don't mind. I don't mind confetti. I don't mind multiplace. And there's much I don't. I love diamond painting, so not much that I can say I do or don't like. But I pulled this out, and I have just been taking my time and been in heaven doing this. I don't know any other diamond painting pieces by Sandra Winther. I usually highlight the artist more than the company with Diamond Art Club especially. But I would be curious to know what other pictures Sandra Winther has. I don't even know if this is still available or not. If it's not, I'm sure you can find it in a D-stash somewhere along the way. But I can't tell you what happened, what changed. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And I am just loving every minute of it. My heart is happy. I am so glad I pulled it out. Don't know why my heart gravitated toward that, but I'm a person that believes in doing what makes you happy. And we're going to talk about that today. And sometimes there's reasons for things we don't always know. And I think that those two things went together in this piece. So, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll have Brittany insert a video of the diamond painting here. So that way you can see it with a little bit of music or something. Alright, so take a picture of this diamond painting. So I've worked on the top. When I started again, it would be on the top left corner. It's upside down, so I have to think about that. But if you're looking at it in the right portrait side, it would be the upper left corner. Did I say that? Yeah. And I worked down to where I was. And I'm going to be finishing it because I really am loving every minute of it. And so I don't know what I'll be working on after this. This goes to show you how our taste does change, but how it can go back to, like, it changes that quickly, I guess. I don't know. That's not quickly. It's been 2 years, guys. 2 years. Anyway, that's just a little bit of history about that diamond painting. And now here what we're really here for is the mental health portion of the video. So if this again is the last week of Suicide Awareness Week, if you are returning, welcome. I appreciate you joining me for this series. And if you haven't watched the other 3 weeks, you can always go back and watch them. I think they raise a lot of awareness to a topic that It is still sometimes taboo in our culture, and that's mental illness, mental health, and keeping us well. And so let's do a couple of things. Let's turn over this overhead, because I don't know that I'm going to be diamond painting during this video. I'm just going to show you the diamond painting. I don't think I'm going to be diamond painting per se. So this week is about filling your cup, healing, joy, and hope. So as we wrap up the final week, I just want to take a moment, a slow, intentional moment, to talk about what it means to take care of yourself, to do what makes you happy, to find things that fills your cup, and to surround yourself with people who lift you up. Because suicide awareness isn't only about knowing statistics or phone numbers, it's about life. It's about choosing to stay, choosing to heal, and choosing to believe that your story still matters. So today, I'm not speaking as a provider, but as a person who's walked through bad things and found her way back. When we talk about suicide prevention, it's easy to focus on crisis, the last-minute emergency response. But true prevention starts long before the crisis. It starts in small choices that we make daily. It starts when we notice the quiet exhaustion creeping in, and we decide to care for ourselves before we break. And that's where awareness really begins. There was a time in my life when I had completely lost myself. I was caring for everyone else, my patients, my family, students, but not for me. And one morning I looked in the mirror and I didn't recognize the woman staring back. I was tired, numb, and disconnected. And then, after surgery, my body changed. I had scars on my leg that told a story, one of survival, of pain, and strength. Those scars reminded me that healing doesn't always look pretty. Sometimes it's messy, sometimes it's crying on the bathroom floor, and then still showing up for yourself anyway. And that experience forced me to ask deeper questions. What brings me peace? What fills my cup? And what reminds me that I'm still here? People say, fill your cup, but what does that really mean? It means doing the things that bring you back to yourself. It's not indulgent, it's necessary. You can't pour into others if you're completely empty. You can't heal if you've never paused long enough to breathe. So let's talk about 9 ways to fill your cup, 9 acts of self-care that can slowly bring light back. Creativity saved me. Whether it's diamond painting, coloring, or writing, journaling, creating something gives shape to feelings that words can't hold. When you lose yourself in the process, you reconnect with peace. If you don't know where to start, just play. Paint with your fingers, write messy poetry, doodle. Creation is healing. Movement without pressure. Move your body, not to achieve, but to think it. I used to think movement had to be about goals, and now I see it's about gratitude. These legs, scarred and strong, carry me. Every walk, every stretch is a thank you. When something feels heavy, step outside. Nature whispers what our minds forget. Everything changes. The sun will still rise, the wind still moves, Life continues. And sometimes I sit on the porch with coffee and breathe. That's all. That's enough. This one took me years. Saying no can feel like guilt, but boundaries are protection, not rejection. You're allowed to say, that's not good for me right now. Every time you do, you make room for peace. Rest without guilt. Rest is revolutionary. You don't have to earn your rest. You deserve it because you're human. For years, I glorified exhaustion. Now I rest, and now I see rest as sacred. It's how you refill your soul. A positive community. Healing happens in connection. The right people remind you of who you are when you forgot. Find them, keep them close, and let go of those who drain your fight and your light. You deserve safe people. Mindness isn't about silencing thoughts. It's about meaning them kindly. Try this with me. Name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. That's grounding. That's self-care. Therapy isn't weakness, it's courage. We don't heal in isolation. Whether it's therapy, a support group, or a trusted friend, reaching out is strength. And sometimes we just need someone to say, I see you, let's walk through this together. Joy doesn't have to be grand. It can be a quiet morning, a song you love, a text that made you smile. I started writing 1 small joy a day, and over time, those small lights built a bridge back to hope. So let's take a moment together and breathe in deeply. Hold. Exhale slowly. And ask yourself, what brings me peace? What makes me feel safe? What small things can I do this week to care for myself? Write it down. Speak it out loud. Healing begins when you decide that you're worth the effort. As we close Suicide Awareness Month, remember this. You're not your pain. You're not your scars. You're not your past. You're a living, breathing, deserving human being. You're allowed to rest. You're allowed to rebuild. You're allowed to shine again. And even if you feel like giving up, please reach out. In the U.S., you can call or text 988, the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, anytime, day or night. You matter, you are loved, and your story isn't over yet. So as we move forward, keep filling your cup with joy and creativity, with rest and hope. Because you deserve to stay, you deserve to live, and you deserve to feel whole again. So as we wrap up this week, the final week of Suicide Awareness Month, I just want to remind you that when a patient sees me, I say, in addition to medication, here's what I can prescribe for you. Drink plenty of water, get plenty of rest, sleep, and eat nutritiously. So sleep, diet, exercise. Get out and walk, even if it's for 5 minutes. Do some arm lifts. You're sitting at your desk and you can't go outside. Do whatever exercise is to you. One little tiny thing, one little tiny step a day. And I've said this so many times. Support. That's the fourth one. You know, I've already mentioned this in this video. Surround yourself with the people that love you and that you love back, not the people that are going to tear you down. You want to be surrounded by the people that build you up. You want those to be your friends. Don't even surround yourself by the negativity that's out there. Remove it from your life. Remove it from your TV. Remove it from your radio. Remove it from your life. One thing I say almost daily is if I ever could write a prescription, it would be don't watch the news, right? And subscribe from that YouTuber that hates, that makes you doubt yourself, that maybe criticizes you. If you don't like that, unsubscribe. Give them a thumbs down. Get them out of your algorithm. Trust me, it really does work. It gets them out of your algorithm. You know, I did that, and YouTube asked me the other day, do you like this creator's content? Give it a 1 through 5. I never had seen that before, and I did a 1 because I wanted that person out of my algorithm. I kept giving them thumbs down. I kept not liking, making sure I wasn't subscribed, making sure I wasn't liking the videos. And the fact that YouTube finally said, do you like this content? And I was able to say, a star 1, no, I've never seen that in my algorithm again. So maybe YouTube is taking some hints, okay? So that's number 4. Surround yourself with people that you love, and surround yourself with positive people that are going to build you up, not the people that are going to tear you down. Don't let people live in your head rent-free, okay? The people that deserve to be in your head are the people that love you, the people that believe in you, those people that are cheering for you, those people that have your best out in life. Those are the people that you need to surround yourself with. It's real easy, I think, for us to get to be around negativity and for us to get drawn in to gossip and to tearing other people down. Try not to do that. You know, Brittany, I'm so proud of her because Brittany that's one thing I can say. There's people throughout this YouTube journey that has been very negative to her, and never one time has she gave that person any energy or any named them on a video or even talked about it. And I am so proud of her because that's what I've taught is don't give people that kind of energy. Trust me, I used to do that. I used to be sucked into the world. Even if I believed, like, I want my friends, you know, I keep your friend, what is it, your enemies, your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. No. If I was surrounded by my enemies, those enemies are the ones that were talking and hating, and you get sucked into that, and it puts your headspace in a bad place. You don't need to be surrounded by that. Get them out of your head. Remember, don't let them live in your head rent-free. Give the people the space in your head that deserve it. Don't live in a life where you're unhappy and you're being torn down. You know, if you're one of those people that you are leaving your friends and you're ruminating about, did I say the right things? Did I do the right things? Those are not the kind of friends I want in my life. I want the kind of friends that I can leave and feel good about myself, and I'm not worrying about what I said, what I done. That is the way that we are going to build ourselves up. And finally, 3 good things. I cannot say enough about 3 good things. That's what my doctoral program focused on, was 3 good things. And trust me, there has been time, even in the last 6 months, where I have had good things not happen. I mean, you know, the world we live in, and I have began to get sucked back into that, and I have to remind myself, Robin, step away, step away. How much do you want to feed that? You know, because that is what you're doing. You're feeding it by giving it that negativity. And I'm not saying let people walk all over you. Don't hear this wrong. I'm saying do what you have to take care of yourself and then remove yourself from the situation. You know, as a healthcare provider, I see a lot of things in the healthcare world as being on the patient side and the healthcare provider side that oftentimes I'm very ashamed of as a healthcare provider. And I want no part of that. But I won't hesitate for a minute in calling that person out because we're in this job to care about people. And if you're not caring about those people, then you shouldn't be in this job. If you got into this job for you think there's money, or you want to have people build you up, you're in this for the wrong reason. You're in this because you love to take care of people. You find happiness and joy in that. And some of those people that you take care of are not going to be happy. They're not going to be happy with the message that you give. They're might not be happy with the care that you provide. But as long as you are providing the best care, the most ethical care, you're doing your best and you're loving people with the way that you know how to love and take care of them, that's what you are doing. You're showing up. You're doing all you can. And finally, and this is probably going to be one of the hardest things, if you're doing something in life that you don't love doing, if you're going to a job every day that you hate, I cannot tell you, I cannot tell you, try your hardest to find another job. I know this is not a good economy right now. I know jobs are hard to come by, but start looking. Put the time in to build up your resume. Start getting out and networking with other people. Don't be sucked into a job that you are hating, because that is going to make you even more miserable. Find something that you love, that you're passionate about, because those jobs that we're going to, we are spending, over 50% of our day. We spend more time with the people at work than we do with our own family. And if you don't love what you do, if you're not passionate about that, it's going to show, and it's going to show. And when you come home, you're not gonna look forward to going to work. You're going to look forward to just coming home, and then what? So find what you love, what you're passionate about, and do it. Don't go to school, be forced into a career because your parents said to, or because you think it's going to make you a lot of money and that you're going to be happy. Trust me, I've been a nurse since I was 18 years old, and there have been many kinds of nursing that I have hated, and I have come home miserable. And I have been I've come home in tears, gone to bed, I've sworn I'm not doing this, and quitting was when I finally felt like I could breathe again and I wasn't drowning, and finding another job. And and when I did that, when I was brave enough to make that step, that's when I felt like I could breathe again. So, I know you're going to say, Robin, how do I even do that? There are no jobs to be had. Again, start working with a job coach. Start working with somebody that can help you build up your resume. Go to, there's job people out there that are free. There's people that will help you. Find something that you love, you're passionate about. I can't say that enough. And put yourself and your energy into that. So this is the fourth and final week of all our entries. So here is everybody's name. Thank you so much for participating. This is a lot of entries. It was, how many?
Scroll up a little bit and it'll tell you the number. 44.
All right, that's been about what it has been. So we're going to shuffle. And this week we're actually going to have 3 winners. And the winners are going to be no order, no specific order here. I have them done by Enablers Outpost, Crash with Crashly, and the Diamond Design Co. company. And so it's going to be a $35 gift certificate to each of those companies. So the first winner is going to be, and this is for Enablers Outpost, and it will be Courtney Kaufman. So Courtney, you will win a $35 gift certificate to Enablers Outpost. All right, let's remove Courtney and shuffle again. And The next winner will be Crash with Crashly, $35 gift certificates for Crash with Crashly. And Shanna Miller. Congratulations, Shanna. And these gift cards are the companies these are sponsored by.
Select her name right here and remember you didn't remember. You just closed her. That way she can't accidentally win again.
By me and Brittany, we just picked 3 companies, and we are doing it. The companies are not sponsors. We are doing it just by companies that we
supporting small shops to give to you guys.
That's exactly right. Great thing to do during the Small Shop Festival. So shuffle it again and spin. And for the last one, which is the Dream Design Co., the Diamond Design Co., both Dream and Design.
Oh, that was close.
Oh, Kiana Waters. Okay, you also get a $35 gift certificate to that company, the Diamond Design Co. I always get on Switch.
Lots of minis.
Oh, okay. So, congratulations to all the winners, and we'll get those out to you today or tomorrow through your email. So make sure you do. We didn't do a Google form, did we?
Yeah, I did do a Google form.
Okay.
So I think I should have everybody's email. If not, I'll reach out. But I think I have everybody's email.
All right. And if you know any of the winners, tell them that they won. Congratulations. All right. Thank you for sticking around. If you stuck around this long, don't forget to be kind to everybody in the real world, in social media, and in the comments section. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.